Ain't Got It Yet podcast, episode 83. We back in here, man. I'm Michael Flicks.
I'm the Dom.
I'm the one and only DJ, like always.
And we back, man. Back for another week of a great conversation. Hopefully a good argument, a good debate. Got a live studio audience today. Appreciate my guy popping out, being in the studio while we filming the episode this week. It's going to be a good one, man. It's going to be a good one. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling?
I feel Gucci, bro. I feel good. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't gonna lie. The last couple weeks you came in, seemed like you was turned down, energy down. You came in you came in today like you was ready to pod. Yeah. So I'm happy about that.
Gearing up for the playoffs, bro. I'm ready, bro. We got 2 games this weekend, and after that we got playoffs. So I'm just I'm ready, bro.
I need you ready for the playoffs every week when you come in for the pod. That's what I need. That's what I need. Wasn't he turned down last week?
Hey, he been turned down the past 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying.
Off.
That's what I'm saying.
You feel me?
First of all, you feel me?
I feel like you got some outside shit going on, and you
hell not, bro. I promise you not.
Not you feel me? Not the usual.
Wait, I ain't gonna lie. I told y'all the crazy shit that happened last week, bro, with the rental and shit.
Yeah.
That shit kind of threw me.
So what about the week before?
Let me think. The week before we lost,
they did lose. We did, yep.
Yeah, our 10-game win streak, we broke the 10-game win streak because of that bullshit. So
that shit
kinda threw me off.
It makes sense why the past 2 weeks his energy been low key off. You feel me? You back now.
I'm back now. This past weekend, your boy had 30.
How you back? Good to have you back. Shout out to the 30 ball. Shout out to
the Sharks too, bro. Shout out to the guys. You feel me? We holding it down.
I had a good weekend though, man. I had a good weekend. Didn't do too much other than Saturday. Had my my youngest son's 5th birthday party. My guy DJ pulled up. That was big love.
I was gonna ask, did you ever you went?
Yeah, he slid. Didn't even come with a kid or nothing. Just like I'm just gonna support my guy Flicks. That's love.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was gonna go, and then I woke up and forgot that I had another party I had to go to. No cap. I'm dead ass serious.
I ain't tripping, bro. I know where your heart like. You've been at my last 2 birthday parties, bro. I'm not. I know where. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I can't even.
Oh, you just had a birthday?
No, my birthday in November.
His son,
my son's birthday was over the weekend. Yeah. But yeah, I do a kickball game for my birthday every year, and Dion have been to the last 2, maybe 3 of them. 2 for sure, but maybe 3 too. So
for sure, pulling up to the next one.
Bro, I'm not lying to you. That shit, y'all gotta pull up. That shit is lit. No.
I'm gonna do it in Dago. I was just talking to somebody about that. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it in Escondido. It's been like the last 7 years I've done it in Esco, and I think that's part of the reason.
There's a nice field right over by Gross Mob.
There's a few of them. I've been scouting. I've been scouting for sure. But yeah, over the weekend, I had my son's 5th birthday party. It's crazy to think that I got my youngest is 5. You know what I'm saying? But that was really all I did since last Tuesday. I really ain't done too much. I've been in the house. I've been trying to be out the way. Like I said, I've been reading my Bible more, praying more. So I've been trying to just be out the way, be locked in, make better choices with my personal, with my business, with everything. So I've been out the way. Really, I've been out the way. What you been up to, DJ?
Shit, I've been good, bro. Shit, I got some good news.
Okay. You know what I mean? What's the good news?
I got my last name back. Shit, that's good news.
Wait, what you mean by that?
Me and my ex-wife got remarried, and now I got my last name back, which means she's no longer in the Owens family, which means she no longer got ties. But speaking of my ex-wife, I want to apologize to something I said last week on the pod. I said she did something that she did not do.
What'd you say she did?
I said that my ex-wife busted out the windows and keyed my car. Mm-hmm. It wasn't her.
Okay.
It was my second baby mom that busted out the windows and keyed the car.
Got you.
You feel me? She brought that to my attention. It wasn't me because it was whoopty whoop. But so I told her I get on the pod and I make it known that it wasn't you. The way the internet and everybody else can know.
So we're gonna talk about what really happened? She whooped your ass.
How she gonna whoop my ass? She don't even live here. She said something that was like, no, she said something that was like, it wasn't me, it was Lauren, remember who you were? And I was like, you right? Actually, you right. Remember.
She sent somebody on you.
She didn't send nobody because can't nobody whoop my ass.
So he said nobody.
Nobody whoop my ass.
He said can't nobody.
For DJ to get on here and apologize.
No, I told her I would. I told her I would clear it up for the internet. Since I put
you still love her then.
Fuck no.
No, that's just maturity. Nigga realized he made a mistake and he just owning up to it.
For DJ, you feel me? I feel like there's something behind it, but there's more to it.
I fucked up and I'm more to it. DJ I'm just correcting my mistake. That's it. That's all that it is. I made a mistake. I'm correcting it.
That's a big man right there. That's a big man right there.
But yeah.
When the last time you had to apologize for something?
Me? Mm-hmm. Shit. This morning.
What you do?
This morning was the first time I told my coach like the whole situation with the rental and shit. Like he still ain't know. I just took it on the chin like dead ass. Like I had a bad game, y'all. My bad. Like I let y'all down. Like we lost. We fucked the winning streak up. Like I took it on the chin. But today is the first time I told my coach, and I apologized.
He voiced it. You feel me?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
put it
I
out
told him,
there.
yeah.
It made it tangible.
But I just took it on the chin when it happened. Like shit, I just swallowed it.
You know
Pause.
what?
That was crazy.
I'm sorry. That
Yeah, swallowed it was crazy. Pause. Don't do that. That was crazy.
I'm sorry that you ain't seen Sinners yet, bro. Because the movie is.
Bro,
fire.
we could talk about Sinners.
We're going to.
We're going to.
About it,
bro.
Don't worry about it.
Bro, they got all the clips already on the internet, bro. I swear I say, watch. Tell me about a clip. I bet I know. Say one. I'm not lying to you. Why? Say one. I bet I know.
I got one. So what happened with Smoke and
Smoke is one of the twins, right?
yes,
How do I know that? How do I
That's
know
easy
that?
to know.
That's an easy one.
How do I know that?
That's easy. So what happened with Smoke in the little shack?
What Shaq?
He ain't seen it
No,
yet.
but what Shaq? What Shaq is he talking about?
There's only
You
one
would-
shack.
you would
nigga.
know.
There's only
You
one
would
fucking
know.
movie where he's in the
What
shack,
is a
nigga.
Shaq? What the fuck is
Like
a
a
Shaq?
little born, run down, like little, you feel me, little shack.
What happened to
What happened? No, what happened with Smoke in the shack?
Then one of them got bit, didn't they?
That's
One of the twins got bit.
Obviously, nigga, but that's not in the shack. That's not.
What nigga? Then what the fuck happened?
Spoiler alert for the record. We finna talk about.
We
this.
finna talk.
One of them got bit though, right?
Yeah,
Bro,
Stack
that's
got
what I'm
big.
saying.
Stack got big.
Okay.
Let's be real.
We finna talk about it.
One more question. What happened with their little cousin?
Wait, hold on. Wait.
twins
Which part
cousins?
though? Wait.
The twins?
Which part?
I just wanted to give me.
Wait, whose cousins? Whose cousins?
twins.
The twins cousins? All right, bet. The twins cousins. No, the twins cousins?
They the only niggas that got a cousin in them.
What happened with their cousins?
Yeah.
What happened with, well, they cousin because he's the only one.
You already said you haven't seen it, but
What are you asking me? Like if he died or not?
yeah.
Anything? What happened?
Yeah.
No, their cousin did not die.
Oh, he did it?
Their cousin?
Yeah.
No, their cousin did not die.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. He didn't die. Nope.
Well, what happened with him?
He didn't die.
What happened though? What's something that happened?
that.
It's just a good guess. It was just a good guess. It was just a 50-50. It was just a 50-50. It was just a 50-50.
How do I know he did not die?
It was just a 50-50.
See? Y'all gotta, come on, bro. All the clips are on the internet. We could talk about it.
But let's talk about it.
I finally saw Sinners. I saw it on Sunday. I won't anyway. I saw it over the weekend, and bruh,
motherfucker like 4 times. No cap.
I'm going back to see it again. Easily one of the best movies. I don't want to say one of the best movies I've ever seen.
It's one of the best movies of the year.
One of the best movies I've seen in a long time.
It's one of the best movies.
One of the best movies I've seen in a long time.
You heard them saying like that movie was like copied by another movie?
No, I haven't heard that.
I've heard somebody. They said that movie was copied by somebody who had it was like a similar to another movie that was already like out. I forget what they said the name of the movie was.
I knew the movie was fire because when they took it out of IMAX, everybody was like, "No, put that bitch back in IMAX," and they put it back in IMAX.
Yeah.
They took it out of IMAX for the next movie to come in. They're like, "No, we want Sinners in IMAX. We don't want that one."
I got a few things to say about it. So up until
You ain't seen it yet.
Michael B. Jordan always gets a lot of flack for him being just more like kind of just being I don't want to say a pretty boy, like just being like just a handsome guy. They say like he's not really the best actor. He's just handsome. Like just put him in the movies because he look good. Pause. I'm not saying that. That's what people say.
That's what people say.
And honestly, I was kind of rocking with it because it's like when you think about you think of his movies, like what's a Michael B. Jordan line that you remember from something? You remember stuff from Black Panther because that's Black Panther, but he didn't really He didn't really smoke the role like that. But I think the movie Just Mercy, I think the name of it, with Jamie Foxx, where Jamie Foxx is in prison and Michael B. Jordan's a lawyer. Yeah. And he becomes his lawyer and tries to get him out of prison. Michael B. Jordan smoked that role. So in that movie, I was like, nah, Michael B. Jordan's he's a real actor. But since then, I saw one of the Creeds and I was like, he didn't really do that much. But he proved himself in Just Mercy. He was in his bag in Sinners, bro. Yeah. 2 different roles, and he bodied both of them, bro.
Okay. Yes.
Bodied both of them. It had, like, honestly, bro, like, me and my brothers are close. I'm in the middle. I got an older brother and a younger brother. I'm close with both of my brothers. I was watching that movie, though, like, damn, I wish me and my brother was like that. And I got 2 of them. I wish me and my brother was like that. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, Michael B. Jordan did his thing in that movie.
All right, so let me ask you this. You saw the movie, so let me ask you. Who went out sad? Who went out more sad? Stack or Cornbread?
Cornbread. That nigga got when he went pissing.
Hello.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
who went out more sad? Like Stack or Cornbread? Like which one?
Hey, without you seeing the movie, I appreciate you doing the homework. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
I think Stack shit was like it was alright. Cause bro, didn't he die fucking the shorty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro,
He died get some ass. Hey, but shorty,
no nigga would see that coming. Everybody gonna get got doing that, nigga. That's not no. Everybody. How many niggas gonna get got doing that? Everybody, bro.
she had a couple real lines in that movie, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Who?
Cornbread definitely went out more sad.
Yeah, he for sure went out more sad. But the shorty the shorty that Stack was messing with in the movie, she had a couple.
Hold on, time out.
Banger lines in that motherfucker, bro.
It wasn't Smoke that died?
No, it was Stack that died. Smoke
You're right.
Smoke died in the end when when he killed the KKK members.
Bruh.
That was Smoke. He died in the end with the cigarette so he can go be with his
That
shorty.
pissed me off, bro.
That he died
Yes.
at the end.
I seen it coming. When he went back. I was like, ah, damn. But I seen it coming. Especially when they showed the baby moms and the son. I was like, oh, he's finna go to the other side. Mm-hmm. He got a choice. Like, I can choose to live. Okay,
let's talk a little bit.
Over there,
let's talk a little bit about the symbolism in the movie. So I was talking to, not even just because like this what I'm trying to get my walk with God better. Just a lot of my friends are Christians, just how I live my life. So I was talking to like some of my Christian friends about the movie. One of them actually, you know, I was talking to Zoe about the movie, right? And y'all know how Zoe give it up about her Christianity, her walk with God. Y'all know how she give it up. And she was saying, it was like a demonic movie to me. I was like, really? It was like, she was like, yeah, like the way like how.
Yeah, he gave that too for real.
And she was like, one of her main points was that the vampires who were the quote unquote demons in the movie, they were talking about how like, come over here with us and it's a better life and we'll all be happy and this, that, and the third. And then she was like, and then two of his brother and his brother's girl, that wasn't officially his girl, but his brother and his brother's girl, they go to the quote unquote demonic dark side.
You say it's better.
And then at the end of the movie, they show up looking fly as hell. They show up suited and booted, like they together, like they in love, they still together. And her argument was that like the movie made going to the dark side seem like it ain't really that bad.
Yeah, like you live forever.
Yeah,
young and shit.
That was her whole point. And I was like, I hear you. I was like, that's an interesting perspective. But I was like, I said to her, I was like, I don't think when Ryan Coogler made the movie, I don't think he was like, I don't think he said it was like, I'm gonna make a demonic movie. I think that's what you took from it.
But I'm saying, I think in the same sense, because they also, because I remember seeing the last clip. But what caught me in the last clip was when, because when he said that he hasn't seen the sun in like 60 or something. When he said how long he said some shit like that, like he ain't seen the sun in like 60 or some years, 60 years or some shit like that. Like, or he said the last day that happened, he said
the last time he seen the sun.
The last time he seen the sun. So it's like, nigga, that fucked me up. I was like, bro, I wouldn't want to like.
Good looking out, like, Cassie. One of my people just told me right now. She said, let's talk about it. And yeah, I'm just reading.
Talk about it.
You don't know her. She said Cassie? Her name is Cassie. She said, let's talk, and we're gonna talk about that, Cassie, too. She said, let's talk about it. So she told him, put that cigarette down so he can hold his daughter. So he had to let Smoke go.
Son. It wasn't a daughter. It was a son.
Whatever, but she's saying so he had to let Smoke go, literally. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even make that connection. Okay, Cassie. You really doing the science.
She for said, put the cigarette down so you can hold your son. Yeah.
I mean, I remember that, but I didn't even think like he had to literally put Smoke down
to hold.
And his brother's name is Smoke.
Yeah. No, his brother's name is Stack. He's Smoke.
Okay.
Stack is the one that lived.
I keep mixing that up.
He's the one that smoked. He had to put the cigarette down.
I was saying, it was a girl. She listening. He had a girl.
He had a son.
His kid was a girl, bro.
It was a son, bro. It was a boy. It was not a girl.
I'm gonna have to turn this off and Google it.
It was a boy, not a girl. It was a boy, not a girl.
So that's what I was saying about so that was Zoe's perspective on like the dark side and like how they made it look, which is fair because I hadn't even really considered that. But I was like, no, well, because he talked about like, so the cousin was the pastor's son, and he talked about how like. He talked about how my dad told me like this is what it opens you up to this and all this, that, and the third. Like that side was spoken to, and then we saw it happen. We saw it manifest.
Yeah.
And then also in the movie, Preacher Boy went back to the church and his dad was like, drop the guitar, and he clearly never did.
He would never drop the guitar.
So he went on to live this life as this musician who clearly did okay for himself, but he had to live with that. I mean, he would have to live with that scar regardless. But everything that I was thinking. He had to live with that. He had to live with that scar.
That shit really happened. No, but like not vampires, but like what happened to his face for real?
I don't think so. I think it was like just makeup or like prosthetics or
effects
something.
of the movie.
But so he had to live with that scar, and then when they showed up at the end of the movie, he told them, he was like, I like almost on a daily basis, I thought about that night.
No, he's like, I had to relive it.
Yeah.
For a long time.
So it's like,
and he was still like, that's the best day of my life before the.
And so that's what I was gonna speak to. And so the dad spoke about like what going to the juke joint or going to the club and like what all comes with that. And he said that was the best night of my life. And this is a church kid who came from, like, he went there, he had a drink for the first time. I don't know if that was the first time he lost his virginity, but he had unprotected sex with a girl he just met that night.
Do we know he had unprotected sex? Because all we know is he ate the poon. That's all we know for sure.
Fair enough.
All we know is he ate poon. We don't know what else.
He was in that motherfucker too.
We don't know that. It was behind closed doors. We don't know that. But we for sure know he tasted that.
But what's her name came and listened to the door, and she was in there like, I think he got the job done.
Well, I done had Shorty sound like that when I'm down there eating it, so I don't know if he was down there poking. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. Stack was the one who was like, he found the spot.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Cause that Stack was like, oh, he done found the spot. Then he walked away. Then he told the little Asian lady, "Hey, check my cousin out real quick."
So to go back to what I was saying about like the perspectives on like the dark side and I took that as what Preacher Boy went through. He clearly chose. I don't want to say chose the dark side, but he didn't choose to stay in the church and make music with his dad in the church. So he quote unquote chose the dark side. And then, like I said, he had to relive this his whole life, and then he never. It just seemed like he didn't get to what he potentially could have gotten to, or what he could have gotten to had he went another route. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense.
I think he chose to do that because that's what he wanted to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what made him happy.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I feel like he loved what he was doing that night so much to where no matter what happened, he would have been like, "This is what I want to do." Mm-hmm. Everything that came with that lifestyle that he was living back, like, he chose that because not only did he choose it because that's what he wanted, but he felt like that would have made him closer to his cousins. He would have been more like them. So he chose to do that.
I can I can relate to Preacher Boy, bro. Being my dad being a pastor. Yeah. I never it was never a thing where it was like, let me not say never, but there was like, I'll just say, as like when you grow up in the church, you clearly, I'm bugging out. You clearly know like that's
that Android shit.
What's right.
You can't even turn the sound off that motherfucker.
Yeah, you definitely can.
That's crazy.
I hate iPhone niggas, man.
That shit like a tablet.
This little mini tablet do more than your phone do. Got a better camera and do way more than your phone do.
Definitely got a better camera. Fuck.
iPhone gets everything after Android does, and that's a fact.
We just do it better.
No, y'all don't.
If we got it,
no, y'all don't.
It better.
Y'all got the culture.
Hey, you take a picture and send it to me, and
y'all got
send it to you. Bro.
Somebody said the movie explains the 7 deadly sins. If you pay attention, that's a fact.
What are the 7 deadly sins?
I don't know, but I think that sounds like, I don't even know what they are for real. What are the 7 deadly sins?
I don't know, but it was a good ass movie. Shorty told.
Is it like disobey your parents? Or like, I know that's one of them.
Somebody just told me we're gonna get off this in a minute. But somebody just told me I don't know if somebody said, I don't know if y'all know this, but the spiritual practice they did in the movie is hoodoo, and the actors actually practiced it on set. They all admitted to it in an interview. It's considered demonic for sure. Oh yeah, I definitely knew that. I didn't know they practiced it on set. I definitely know like hoodoo and all of that was demonic for sure. I don't play with all of that.
Disobey your parents, lust,
would y'all ever
greed, envy,
pride.
Yep, pride. We got 2 more.
I don't give a fuck what 7 deadly sins was practicing the movie. I just don't know if it was a good ass movie.
No, that's a fact though. You're the
Hey, would y'all would y'all ever get hypnotized?
No.
Fuck no.
You hypnotize me, I might be.
I'm hypnotized. How I'm hypnotized?
Hypnotized. You don't even know it. You don't know it. You don't know he's hypnotized.
How I'm hypnotized? Niggas just being here talking.
Oh no, that nigga said like you hypnotized.
But not what movie was I watching? Oh, I was watching Get Up. I saw Get Up, Get Out. I saw Get Out for the first time last weekend, bro.
I don't think
Wait, you saw Get Out for the first time? You know how old that movie is, man?
Very.
And you just saw it for the first time?
Just saw it for the first time.
I think I only seen it one time.
Bro, you late to the party.
Very late.
I only seen one time.
I haven't seen all of the Jordan Peele movies. Other than Get Out, Us is the only one that I've seen. The only other one that I've seen.
Probably not gonna watch it again.
But anyway, I saw Get Out and was talking to somebody about that, and she asked me, she was like, would you ever like be hypnotized? And I was like, hell nah.
No, I would never be
And I was like, would you? She was like, yeah, I would. I was like, have you done it before? She was like, no, I wouldn't, but I would. I'm like, nah. I don't, not having control, nah, I'm cool.
That's too scary.
And she was like, well, you know, like when you get a certain level of drunk or a certain level of high, you know, when you get a certain level of drunk or high, you don't have full control. I was like, yeah, I know. And that's why I don't be drinking like that.
That's why I don't get drunk, because I don't like not having control of myself. Like,
so when you get drunk, you don't have control over yourself?
Like when you get drunk, no one does. No, seriously, when you get drunk, you don't have control over your bodily functions. Like, that's why all your shit seems delayed.
Like what?
Like your speech.
You have control, it's just delayed.
No, it's delayed. You don't really have full control.
Shout out to Cassie. We need
you know what you want to do.
Did we get through all the deadly sins already? The 7 deadly sins?
You know what you want to do,
the
but you
last
don't do
two
it.
were
I got them right here. Pride, greed, wrath, envy, lust, gluttony, and sloth.
Yeah.
What the fuck is sloth?
Appreciate you, Cassie.
What is gluttony?
Being what?
Eating too much, or like
It's too greedy?
From what I know, it as like eating way more than you need to.
Like being greedy.
The fuck was I eating too much of?
It's just it's too much in excess. Because you can be like a glutton for punishment. Like it's something too much in excess.
They ate.
No, one of the twins was like that.
No, he wasn't.
Yes,
none of the twins was like that. No, none of the twins did.
One of the twins was money hungry. Yes, he was. The other one was more about like it being more like we gonna set the vibe.
You right. Smoke was money hungry and Stack was like a vibe. Yeah.
Bread. We trying to get bro. So.
You right.
I know more about that.
I was thinking Slim, because that nigga Slim wanted to drink every
I wouldn't even say he was money hungry. He was just,
I think he wanted to run.
He was just trying to run straight business.
Exactly.
Without any emotion in it.
They needed the bread. He said they're not doing slave dollars. They need real dollars. They can't do.
Nigga, I wouldn't have done slave dollars either. Nigga, I need real money. We took real money to invest in this shit, bro. We paid real.
I love how Shorty did the science. She was like, hold on, you talking about you got Irish beer, you got Italian whiskey. Y'all robbed the Irish and the Italians. These niggas is coming for y'all in a minute, nigga. They finna come for y'all.
She had some real lines in that motherfucker, like some real shit where made niggas like, you know what? Bet. Like the first one, she was like, when she talking about how Stack did her, you feel me? It was like, damn.
Cassie, you need to be in here. Cassie just said, she was like, no, they drink, the dude that played the harmonica and the piano.
That's Slim.
He was the glutton.
Yeah, because he wanted too much alcohol.
He wanted to drink in excess. He was the glutton.
I can see that.
He was the glutton.
But that nigga, he had some cold ass lines too. He said, oh, you did such a bang up job for the shit you did. You want to get paid for the shit you didn't do?
Cornbread went out sad, bro. Cornbread
went out real sad. He for sure went out the saddest in the movie. I think any nigga would have went out like Stack. If that's how you gotta get got. I think any nigga would have got like that. But Cornbread for sure went out the saddest, bro.
I was so mad when that nigga got shot at the end of the movie, bro. I was like, to that point, I'm sitting like this watching the movie. I'm like, yeah. And when he got hit, I was like, damn. And I heard a few people in the theater start dying laughing when I did that. I was like, man. I said the D word. I done cursed again today. That's all right, though.
I said the D.
I said the D word. You niggas is crazy. I saw a clip on like one of these like dating shit. It's not a podcast. Like one of these like dating shows. Y'all know I watch a bunch of different content. So I saw that. I saw somebody say something on that show, and I had to go and look it up, and it turns out it's true. So they was talking about the difference between how the brain works for men when we see a woman that we feel is unattractive, and how the brain works for women when they see a man that they feel is unattractive.
Okay.
So for men. Hold on, let me pull up exactly.
I don't know how it works for a woman because I'm not a woman. I only know how it works for me when I see a woman that's unattractive. So
for me, there it is. I don't even need to pull it up. I remember that quick. So for women, when women see a man that they deem is unattractive, the part of their brain that like triggers is like for an inanimate object. So if like a woman was sitting in here right now and she looked at that Walmart bag, if she saw a man that she viewed unattractive, she would have that same feeling. Like, he's not even alive. He's not even a person. Like, I can walk straight past this nigga and not look, not speak, not nothing. So women view unattractive men as inanimate objects, bro.
That's crazy.
You can say that, but then men, the part of our brain that gets triggered is the part of our brain that is annoyed.
I can see that.
So when we see a woman that's not attractive, we just get annoyed. Like, man, what's she doing here?
Yeah.
Man, we have to party with these pretty girls here. What is she doing in here?
Ugly, but yeah, I can see that.
That's crazy, bro.
I do be like that.
I can definitely see the logic in it.
Yeah.
But like, so to hear it, it wasn't so crazy to hear, but to think about is like, damn, I like to think, I don't get annoyed when I see women that I don't think are attractive. I understand how that's a universal thing. I understand how that's a universal thing, but I don't get annoyed when I see women that aren't attractive. I'm
not gonna lie to you. I do when a woman is unattractive. When I deem a woman unattractive and I see her or she try to talk to me, I'd be annoyed. Like, why are you talking? What in your right mind made you think it was okay to come talk to me?
Nah.
Type shit.
Not me. Anybody that come in my face.
That was crazy.
Wow.
Whoa, shit.
That was crazy.
What?
I can't even.
Damn,
Pause. That was crazy.
Whoa.
That was crazy.
Yo, chat.
That was crazy. That was
I'm
crazy.
sorry.
Yo.
That wasn't warranted. This nigga gonna get me banned on Instagram.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Anybody that is standing in front of me.
Okay, brother.
Anybody that is standing in front of
Something
me.
you need me not to know?
No, cut it out.
Yeah.
Anybody that is standing in front of me, if she walked over to me to like try to speak to me, I'm gonna be pleasant. I'm gonna be friendly.
That's because you're a nice guy.
I'm gonna be pleasant. But I wouldn't feel annoyed. And even if I was, I would do my best to not let her see that I feel annoyed.
Because you're a nice guy.
Can I ask a question based on your answer and his answer? Well, I'm not pretty sure your answer, but I'm asking a question based on both your answers. So, like, would y'all ever, like, take one for the team?
No. I'm not taking one for the team.
Would you?
Nigga.
I need more. What is taking one for the team?
Would you? Yes or no? Any whatever circumstances that makes you feel like.
So if taking one for the team, if taking one for the team means
you gotta talk to the ugly shorty. That's what it means.
Yeah, I'll talk to her. I'll talk to her. Yes,
You
I'll talk
gotta
to
get
her.
the less attractive one, so bros or we can get the better one.
Yes,
You gotta take.
That's just being a wingman.
I'm not doing.
That's just being a wingman.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Why
I
not?
Can't get with it.
Wait, but
I can't get with it.
You ain't gotta take her number down.
I can't get with it. My name got wrecked.
I'm saying take one for the team. Like, you gotta, like, you feel me? You gotta entertain her type shit.
bro, you can't holler at Luke. You can't.
I'll entertain. Entertain is
Nope. I can't do it.
Why?
I'm not getting with it.
So DJ
I'm not jacking it.
DJ only talk to bad bitches.
DJ don't.
They said I'm not a take one for the team type nigga.
I'm not a take one for the team type nigga. Like, there's a lot of shit that come with taking one for the team, bro. You gotta think about it.
Hey,
you take
would
one
you
to the
take one for
team,
the team?
right?
Yes,
all
no.
your partners gonna
Would
be
you take one
like
for
when
the
they
team?
get on you.
Okay, I need to know.
They gonna get on you. Like, oh, you was talking to shorty. They gonna get on you. They gonna let you know, like, no, and then they gonna forget that
I was
only doing that. I was only doing that for
They're
y'all.
supposed to know that.
taking one for the team could just be occupying her time. That don't mean you getting at her.
No, you gotta complete the mission.
That's why I said, what does it mean? That's why I asked.
You gotta complete
Hold on.
the mission.
He asked the question. Let him clarify.
Take one for the team. That's exactly what I mean.
You gotta complete the mission. If all y'all is on
Yes,
the
bro.
if you on the mission and you gotta complete it,
Like, bro, she only coming back if all her friends come back type. So, like, if, like, you gotta hold her friend down and when we get back there.
I wouldn't be able to. I don't have sex, man. I wouldn't be able to.
see, look, I can run the pick and roll for the team.
Mind you, there is no other options type shit. So it's like, either you gonna be by yourself or you gonna take one for the team.
All I'll be able to do is entertainment. I'm celibate. I'm not.
What I'm saying,
I'm celibate.
You gonna tell her that? Yes.
No, I'm not just telling her that. That's what I'm on. That's what I'm on.
My nigga said I'm celibate.
That's not just a line. That's not just a line for her. That's what I'm on.
My nigga said I'm celibate.
I am though.
All right, bro.
Y'all not. I'm trying to live in my truth.
Niggas will just say anything.
I'm not just saying that. I can take my shades off and say it with a straight face.
Just say any goddamn thing at this point. This nigga just.
I mean, I'm not having sex.
because we said
I'm
when he take one for
celibate.
the team. Now this nigga feel like that's the perfect time to bring up that he's celibate because we talking about taking one for the team.
I've been telling y'all off camera for weeks. I don't really want to talk about my sex life on here because I don't have one.
That's not. I've never heard you say that.
You didn't hear me say I don't want to talk about my sex life?
My nigga said I'm selling.
You capping?
My nigga.
Why is that so funny?
That's what I want to know too. But that's the time.
Why is that so funny? I am.
This nigga said only thing I'm taking is a fade. Only thing I'm taking is a fade, bitch. We're gonna have to stop playing. I ain't fucking with Debo, bitch. I'm gonna beat him up. What you talking about?
Why is that so funny? I can't be celibate?
No, nigga.
Why you?
I need to know why he laughing so hard though.
This nigga laugh is funny as hell.
It is though. I think that every week, and especially when I'm editing. When I'm editing, I'll be listening to this nigga laugh like a cartoon character, bro.
How you the timing? You can't celibacy up right now. What you talking about? Taking for the team. You said you would. Then you said you would.
said I'm celibate.
Then you said
because I asked, what does take one for the team mean? If take one for the team mean just occupy her time so you could talk to the pretty friend, then yes, I'll take one for the team. But if take one for the team means I gotta have sex with her, no, I'm celibate. No, I'm celibate.
That nigga on you about that. Because that is crazy. The timing on that.
My nigga said I'm celibate. My nigga
You don't respect my life choices?
What? Why? Because he laughing, Mike. We respect you, bro.
He don't.
No. Listen. I respect it.
He think it's funny,
that shit just funny as hell.
Good jokes contain true shit, bro.
Imagine telling, hey, bro.
I wasn't telling a joke, though.
Bro, Flakes, listen.
It's true.
We on a 3-man. We on a 3-man. Listen, we on a 3-man.
We on a 3-man.
We both got something locked in. It's a for sure go.
I don't like me being put in this situation.
You on the cast with us, nigga. No, it's a 3-man. You on the cast. It's a 3-man.
Artist.
And it's damn near locked in. We just need someone to come in and get the friend.
Yeah.
But like they not
going unless they
going.
friend is going too, because they friend, that's the ride home. So you got to lock in with the ride home type shit.
I'm gonna give that energy that I'm gonna get it popping.
But when we get back to where we need to go, you tell Shorty you celibate. Now she left.
Now she want to leave, bro. You fucking our player.
Y'all already got who y'all got in the room.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But like she ready to go because she gonna knock on the door.
I'm gonna slow play it. Like let's keep drinking. Let's.
But you just
look at my podcast. Look at my podcast.
You just told Shorty you was.
How I'm gonna get turned out and I'm celibate?
You just told Shorty you were celibate, so she's not really.
Y'all the green niggas is meeting some girls and taking them to the crib.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Y'all said it's a 3-man. Y'all
not in this. I don't want to be in this. I'm not in this. It's a 2-man. Stop.
Nah.
This nigga put me in it, bro.
It's a 3-man.
Bro, it's a 2-man.
It's a 3-man.
No, it's a 2-man.
It's a 3-man. It's a 3-man because there's 3 of us on the set. It's a 3-man. And we got something locked in. We just need Flick to come in and do his job and take the ugly friend.
I'm gonna occupy her time.
This nigga said he gonna do it with a. He said he gonna do it with some ice in the biggest bottle of Henny. They're gonna be playing cards. That's gonna be Mike. They gonna be on a dining room playing speed with the bitch, like some shit like that. I respect that though. That's cool.
But nah,
like, you ever played Taboo?
My nigga said he was celibate.
Bro, she gonna trick you out. You gonna get turned out.
Have you ever been turned out?
Hell yeah. When I was younger, I got turned out.
I'm 36. You think I'm about to get turned out, nigga? You said when you was younger.
Wait, earlier, did we not just...
I'm 7 years older than you. And you said it happened when you was younger. So you think I'm about to get turned out?
Wait, did we not just say...
Answer the question. You think I'm about to get turned out?
Answer it. Yes. You know why? Listen, you know why? I think you'll get turned out because earlier, did we not just say when we drink alcohol? We said when niggas get drunk, niggas don't have control over shit. Yes, I do think that you will not have control and then get turned out. Can I say something? By a shorty, yes. Can I say something? What, is that bad? It's not bad. That'd be different if I was saying a nigga would turn you out. That's disrespectful. I'm not disrespecting you, telling you I think a shorty would turn you out.
But first off, men don't get turned out. We get turned on.
Or turn. I'm not gonna tell a nigga he'll get. I don't know what turns a nigga on. Turned out to me is more like on some. It's different than turn on.
No,
it just don't sound right.
No,
I don't know. I just thought it was funny. My nigga.
I think Mike could get turned out.
Like we trying to get some buns, and my nigga Mike gonna tell the bitch.
I'm living a different life, nigga. What the fuck? See, I'm not even supposed to be cursing. Why you? What?
That is crazy. How am I kind of like the worst curse?
How am I get turned out? I'm gonna bleep it. How am I get turned out?
Mike, that's you can't.
Then I'm gonna just cut it out altogether. How am I get turned out? How am I get turned out?
Being drunk. You just said. Wait, earlier, do y'all both not just agree that when y'all drunk, y'all don't have control over shit?
Exactly.
Y'all both said that. I said I don't. I said I didn't agree to that.
And I said I don't get drunk like that.
Since when? Like last week.
When have you seen me like that?
Drunk like that?
When have you seen me like that?
I don't even know for real. Because then I would have to say I've seen you turned out to say I've seen you drunk like that, right?
No, you wouldn't have to say that. You see the conclusions he jumps to?
Because we're talking about you being turned out, and I'm saying you being drunk enough to be turned out. I have to see you get.
So anytime I get drunk, I'm gonna get turned out.
I think.
What are you saying, bro?
I've seen you.
You've seen me drunk before.
I think.
And I'm saying you've seen me drunk before, and I'm saying I don't get drunk no more. So, but even when I got drunk, nobody's finna say, no, I'm not finna get turned out, bro. Let's talk about that.
Drunk. I need a shorty to turn you out.
I do.
You're a freaky ass nigga.
But you did because shorty.
I'm not.
You do.
How I'm freaky? I'm celibate and y'all having sex.
Whoa! I'm not having sex.
Wait,
Whoa, this is crazy.
When was he celibate, bro?
I don't know when he been celibate, but saying I've been having sex when I ain't been having sex.
No.
When you start?
I've been celibate for a while.
I guess I've been celibate too. Cause I ain't been having sex either, nigga.
Well, how long you been celibate?
Not because you couldn't bag nothing. Because you had a
choice. By
choice.
choice because I don't want to be fucking.
That's what about you.
That's what
should be celibate. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. I'm on.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. You should be.
No, you should be celibate, nigga.
I don't be on shit.
Yeah, all right.
I don't be on the mother.
Okay.
I'm telling you, when was this nigga celibate? He's lying. Bro.
How am I lying?
When were you celibate, Mike? You didn't tell us that.
I've always been way more chill than both of y'all.
Way more chill is crazy. I'm a chill as a nigga.
What do you mean by way more chill?
Like as far as like with the shorties?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by
what you mean by that?
Okay, we're talking about being celibate. Celibate means not having sex.
Yeah.
So if I'm saying chill, that means like you niggas have more sex than me.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
Why would you put that?
How you know that?
That's what I'm saying.
You be with me when I be fucking?
No, I wouldn't say that.
I'm sure don't know you be with me when I be fucking.
That, but I'm saying
if I was fucking, I'm sure looking in the corner and see flex over there.
It's like I have a lot of sex.
I didn't say you have a lot of sex. I'm just
more than you.
Because I don't have a lot of sex.
Okay, so that means.
So what makes you think I have a lot of sex?
You just have more than me.
What makes you think that?
I don't have any sex. That's why. That's why.
Mike, this nigga's lying.
I know he's lying. Nigga's lying.
I'm not lying.
Mike, come on,
You're
bro.
capping.
Since when? That's what I'm saying. Like when did you decide? You can't even give me a.
What you mean since when? What have I said or like what have I done?
How long you been celibate?
So I'm saying, well, like I'm saying, what have I said or what have I done that leads you to believe that I've been having sex?
How long you been celibate?
I'm saying not even that. Okay. Well, I don't.
Even when we did the pie in Zoe's backyard, I said whatever I said, and I was like, I'm not talking about me. I'm living differently these days, and I said that to say I'm not having sex.
So we're supposed to know that.
Yeah, you was there for that.
I was there.
I said that to say I'm not having sex.
I ain't had sex in 7 months, nigga. To the day, I know exactly.
You lying out they motherfucking teeth. This nigga said 7 months. Boy, if you don't get the fuck out,
I'm not lying.
No, I'm not lying. I'm dead ass.
You probably can because you was locked up before. But bro,
he ain't been locked up. He been free for longer than 7 months.
Nigga, I've been definitely been free longer than 7 months, but I ain't had sex in 7 months, bro.
That's nasty.
To the date today.
Y'all niggas be capping.
By choice, not because bitches ain't swinging it.
I ain't gonna lie, chat or
jacking.
whoever watching, these niggas is not telling the truth right now, bro.
No, I ain't got no problem telling when the last time I had some booze.
I know why I'm celebrating.
Right.
I know why I'm celebrating. You can ask me if you want, but why have you not been having sex? Why do you not want to have sex?
Because I'm not trying to be on that.
Niggas ain't got no.
Hold on. Let me hear.
No,
I'm not trying to be on that.
But why though? But why?
Because I want a wife. I'm trying to get married again. I'm trying to have kids.
What if your
I want
wife?
a son. I want a son.
How is that? Why y'all shaking hands on that?
Because it means something, bro. You don't understand. You ain't had kids yet. You don't know what's going on, bro.
First of all, having
You
kids.
don't-
Why y'all always trying to?
I want to listen, Flicks.
It has nothing to do with having kids.
I want a son.
Having a wife. Okay, so your wife is.
You gotta talk one at a time. We gotta talk one at a time.
I want a son. I don't want any more baby moms. I want my next woman to be my last woman that I have a kid with. So I'm not out here just slinging dick to any female that is asking for it.
You don't. I'm not. But you don't have to. Y'all think that y'all gotta be complete whores or y'all gotta be stand up, like celibate niggas. Y'all can't be nothing in between. You can't just be a nigga who on top of your shit and like not like really like knocking shit.
I've been on a nigga that's on top of my shit, and me being on top of my shit is not entertaining hoe ass bitches.
Gang, but y'all painted like y'all either gonna be hoes or y'all niggas gonna be some celibate niggas. Like that's what, nigga.
For me, would you like to hear? Would you like to hear?
Like I didn't even know you was celibate, bro. How you not?
Well, now you know.
That's crazy. Cause you trying to make it seem like it's been like since when?
For a while.
Is this nigga been celibate?
For a while.
It's just since when?
Come on, bro. Like since when, bro?
But I just been trying to find.
We're not gonna do that because niggas want to like. No, we're not putting that in the air for podcasts.
Nah, I've been trying to lock in with one shorty and one shorty only because I
niggas
want
all of
kids.
a sudden, that's like, bro, you can't. No, bro, you can't. No, bro. So
Bro, you know what's crazy? You done been out with me. You've been outside with me. And I have not been on hoes. You've been outside. We were like, bro, and I've not been on.
Hold on. Can we say women?
Women, okay, shorties, females, girls.
No, not even that. Can we say I've not been on women?
I've not been on females.
Let's say
or the ladies.
Beautiful women who we love and cherish, and
because that's not what I'm on. I'm trying to find a wife. I'm not trying to find something for the night.
You said what?
I said I'm trying to find a wife, not something for the night. So
same.
You feel me?
Same. And
so
for that same reason.
Why that means you're not having sex. Like that's you can still lock in with somebody.
Because they start relationships.
Because you go.
That's why.
The fact that you even said that lets me know he's sweet. Nigga said his. He ain't even gonna repeat what he said. You gonna give me cancer.
I ain't gonna hold you. And boy, I was like, you about to say
cancer on this motherfucking app? No cap. This nigga just said his woo wop, whatever the fuck it is.
His piece
starts relationships. Nigga, know you do. What are you talking about? Having sex with each other and y'all together.
It don't, but I lay it down so good that they want to. You feel me?
God,
lock it in.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro,
they want to lock it in. I put it down so good they want to lock it in. Nigga.
We're gonna revisit this conversation when it's been a real conversation, bro.
We talked about me living how I'm living and doing what I'm doing, being celibate. DJ talking about he trying to find a wife. So with that, what's one question? So as far as like dating and finding a wife and the whole dating scenario, what's one question everybody should ask and answer for themselves before they start dating?
I got 3 of them.
Okay.
I guess. Well, nah, not really. This is a question that I ask the shorties that when I'm talking to them, whatever. But one question you ask yourself is, what is it that you're exactly looking for, and are you ready to receive that?
Is that the same question or those 2 questions?
Those are 2 different questions.
Okay.
What is it you're looking for? Like, what is it exactly that you're looking for? That's one. And then, are you ready to actually receive that?
Okay. Why do you think that's important?
Because if you know what you're looking for, right? For me, if you know what you're looking for, you're not going to settle for anything less. You're not going to go for something that's less than what you're looking for. If it's not what you're looking for, you're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to do it anyway. No. And if you ask yourself if you're ready to receive it, once you get it and it's in front of you, you're gonna know how to like move with it, how to accept it, or for me, how it should be, how it benefits your life, or type shit.
I'm not mad at that. What you got, Dion?
A question you should ask yourself?
A question you should ask and answer for yourself before you start dating.
I think you should only be. You said, dating. See, I was thinking like relationships. Hold on, damn, dating.
Well, yeah.
Dating,
dating is different than relationships for me.
It is indeed. It is.
That's true.
So we're talking about dating, not relationships.
Dating. Because dating leads to relationships. Because in my brain, y'all correct me if I'm wrong.
Dating leads to a relationship.
That's what I was gonna say. Okay.
I don't ask myself too many questions before dating somebody. I just kind of like let them tell me. I let them tell me what it is or what it ain't. Like, obviously, I have my certain like P's and Q's. Like, I have my certain like.
Yeah, but this isn't necessarily about like what you're going to be asking her. It's to make sure that
what you're asking yourself.
You yourself.
I'm saying I won't ask myself no questions. Before dating somebody, I wouldn't. I'll just let it play out. However, like I'll be me. Like as far as questioning anything, like I wouldn't question shit. Like it would. I'll play it out.
Fair enough. But that question is more so like asking like, are you ready to be dating? Like, are like who you are in your mental, like, are you ready to be dating? Are you ready to be outside dating people?
Bro, you could go on a date with your friend. That's like a.
That's not, that doesn't mean you're ready to be dating.
No, but I'm saying a date to.
Because that's something, I'm gonna get to that. I'll get to that later. I'll get to that later. So like by the time you're ready to go outside and start like, because you could meet somebody in the first date. You're like, yo, I like this person. Yeah. I'm ready to lock in. That could happen.
What? Hell no.
Not I'm ready to lock in, but like I meet. Yeah. I jumped the gun. That's fair. I jumped the gun. But I mean like.
Wait, I kind of see what he's saying because like honestly, no.
No, you can't.
Nah, because if that's
let him go.
if that's what like that person makes you feel, bro, you have no control over how that person makes you feel.
Relationship wise though,
you have no control over that.
Bro, not first date.
You have no control over that. If she crosses everything you need on your list,
yes,
on the first date she
on the first, yes. Hold on, listen.
You must have 3 things on your list.
No, bro. If everything you have on the list, bro, from X, Y to A, B, C, D, F, G, all the way down to Z.
You need to reevaluate.
If she crosses that shit off on one date, nigga, that's how she makes you feel.
You gotta talk one at a time.
Evaluate your date, my boy.
No, bro. No. If that's how she makes you feel, bro.
If you meet a shorty, you go on a date with her.
And then one day she's like, "Yo, this is the one."
No, on
that
the first,
she exceeded expectations and did everything she's supposed to do, bro.
Off every box on the first date.
If that's what she did, bro.
If she did that, you need to reevaluate your list.
No.
It should not be.
Or maybe you just found the right one
in one day. Bro, come on, bro.
Hey, listen, this is what I say. A person can make you feel in 10 days, but a person in 10 years can never make you feel, bro.
Nigga, even then you just said 10 days. You didn't say 1.
I'm just saying.
But I
just used the 10 days for an analogy, bro. I just used
You've never been on I kind of lost the question. I was going to come with that. But you've never been on a first date with a girl. You've never been on a first date with a girl and the vibes were so crazy, like. So that's kind of what he's speaking to right now.
But I don't mean I want to lock in with her. I don't ever feel like he just said all boxes check off. That's not what he just. You just said something different than what he said.
But if you're with her on the first date, bro, and she checks all boxes, my nigga, like
you need to reevaluate your list, my boy.
No, you don't.
How she do all that shit?
Your list is your list, nigga, because she exceeded all expectations that you had, nigga.
And then he said exceeded. Not only did she cross it out, she exceeded that.
You don't think you can
in one day,
bro? You don't think on
that means you green.
Dion.
No, that does not mean you green at all.
Dion.
No,
I would like to think that most women would think you're a great guy. You don't think on the first date you can go out with a girl and you could check off 6 out of 10 of her boxes?
Dang, that's still 6 out of 10. He said all of them. Y'all not,
and that's why I always say
you say being so literal, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Like you're taking. I said every box, bro. You're being so literal.
Hold on, wait. I'm on your side.
You said if I had 6 boxes,
I'm kind of on your side.
She did 8.
Hold on.
What you said.
I'm kind of on your side. I'm kind of on your side.
No,
I'm kind of on your side. I've said that.
Yeah, she can have 3 or 4.
I've said that about him. I've said that about him the last 3 podcasts. But being that we know that about him, that's how we have to set the table, though. If we know he's gonna take it so literal to what we say
you got 10. All right,
there we go.
You got 10 boxes that need to be checked off, bro. For you to be able to, I'm gonna lock in with you.
There we go.
Right?
You're
expecting her to check off 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers on the first date.
I'm not. I just said I wasn't.
Anyway, okay, you're not expecting her to check off any shit, bro.
She just does.
And she just does it out the blue. Yeah. She checks off 7 out of 10.
Okay.
All right, nigga, on your first date, she checked out 7. Nigga, she checked off 7 boxes, bro. She exceeded all your expectations.
That's not exceeding it.
That's not exceeding. That's not exceeding.
All right.
But that girl, you're giving her a second date, though.
You're for sure giving her a second date.
You're giving her a second date,
though. But nigga, you talking about, but that's not what he just said, though. Boy just said first date, that's your girl. You want to be with her.
I didn't say she was your girl.
No, nigga, no.
But like, she makes you lock in.
First date, no. I want to lock in with you once I know you cross all 10 off type shit. I actually, not even then. And that's what I was gonna say. What else I was asking if it was.
We didn't got away from the topic. The topic was what's one question everyone should ask themselves before dating?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. You shouldn't ask. I don't think you should ask no questions before dating.
Ask yourself.
Even yourself about what? About what? If you're ready. If you
yes, nigga.
Yeah.
Of course you should start there, nigga. Why would you date if you're not ready to date? Of course you should start if you're ready. But Dion.
Yeah. You can know you're ready to start dating, but then you might need to ask like
what?
And don't shoot it down, because this is a real thing. Like, do I like myself, and how much do I like myself? Because some people go into relationships looking for people to plug those holes.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
So I'm not saying that's the only question. I'm saying questions like that. Not that one in particular, but there are certain questions that everyone should answer.
Like what?
For themselves. Like that one.
No, I don't. I think there's like either if you do or you don't.
What are my deal? Do I love myself? What are my deal breakers? If I'm lied to, how do I deal with that? If I see them out on a date with somebody else, how do I deal with that? There's a bunch of stuff that you need to ask yourself and answer for yourself before you start dating.
Yes, I think the first question you should ask yourself is if you love yourself.
You said what?
You should ask yourself if you love yourself for real. If you love yourself, and I feel like you gonna motherfucking like, at the end of the day, like everything is gonna make sense. Like you ain't gonna really like, you can't really go wrong with starting with loving yourself first. Like no cap. And you can't put no judgment on shit for real. Like that's the first thing. Like you can't put no judgment on nobody, especially if you just dating them. Like bro, no, let them tell you what it is, and then you move around based on that. Like you can't really like. That's what I would say, as far as dating, as far as like dating somebody.
No.
I think my question would be, do you enjoy your own company? Do you enjoy your own company? Because I mean, if you're not just,
I don't think that's a dating question though. Like that's.
No, I think it is.
That's just a regular, basic ass, like by yourself, lonely ass question.
Yeah, but before you start dating, you need to answer that for yourself though.
How long does it take you to know you want to date somebody?
To know I want to date someone?
Yeah.
Hold on, let us catch this and then we'll get to that. Like, so before, like, I feel like you do need to figure out whether or not you enjoy spending time alone before you start dating someone. Because if you don't enjoy your own company.
Why, bro? That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the point of that? If you're going to be with somebody, it's going to be you and them. You don't need to know if you need to be, if it's okay for you to be alone.
Okay. Like for me, I might get booked, like during the summer, somebody might book me to go up to LA and be up there for 5 weeks and filming something over the summer. It's happened to me before.
But that's not dating. That's
I'm
business.
saying, yes, but if I'm dating someone and she doesn't enjoy her own company, she's going to be miserable for those 5 weeks.
She can go with you.
What if she can't?
Why would you not find a way that she can go with you?
That happens all the time. People go on business trips that they can't always take their significant other. That happens.
But that doesn't mean she's going to be miserable.
They make a way for it to work, bro.
Like, that doesn't mean...
Dion, if you think everybody that goes on a business trip can take their significant other, you're sorely mistaken.
I didn't say they can. I said they find a way to make it work. Whatever way.
If you think everyone...
They come for
Okay. What I'm saying is, if you're my girl and if we live together or we live in the same city, we're spending a significant amount of time together. So you don't really have to enjoy
I'm not going to lie to you. That's how I feel about what you just said. If I have a girl and she tells me, like, yo, I'm going on a business trip for 5 months and we can't see each other type shit.
I said 5 weeks, but go ahead. 5
weeks and we can't see each other. Bro, that's a red flag for me. Bro. I'm going to be like, what you mean we can't? Like, you're not even going to throw out a possible, like, you're not even going to, like, attempt to try to, like...
What if she knows it's not possible? What if she knows...
If she didn't talk to me about it, she don't know what...
But she knows your life, though.
No, she knows your life, though. She don't know what I can move around.
But Dion, if you play professional basketball and you got to go to Russia... I'm giving you a realistic scenario.
No, she's not me. She don't know all the details.
If she's your girlfriend, she does know.
She don't.
If she's your girl, she does.
She don't.
Okay. She's about to take...
She does. My scenario, she don't. She don't know all the details.
But again,
she knows the ballpark. You have travel this to that, but she don't know what you can or can't move around. If she's gonna say off the rip, she can't do it, and she gonna be gone for 5 weeks. She can't see me at all. It's like not even on some. I'm gonna be gone for 5 weeks, babe. But let's try to find something. Let's try to figure something out so that it could work. Where we can see each other. You can come for a weekend. I can go back here. We can FaceTime. You can even fly in for a day or a night or some shit like that. If she's not saying that, if she's not saying that on top of saying like she finna go on some shit for 5 weeks, she just saying like, oh, I can't. I'm gonna go on for 5 weeks. I can't speak to you. Bro, I'm gonna be offended. I'm gonna be like on some shit like, what you mean? Like you ain't even.
But Dion, that's fair, but that isn't the scenario. The scenario is this woman.
I'm saying my scenario.
I know, and that's what you always do week after week. But the scenario is what we're presenting here. That's what you always do. The scenario is you have to be away from her, and she hasn't answered the question of whether or not, or she hasn't answer the question of whether or not she loves herself and she likes spending time with herself alone. So let's say the scenario is she has to go to San Francisco for 5 weeks to go help some restaurant start, some hotel get up and running. Maybe she works in marketing. I don't know. She has to go to San Francisco for 5 weeks, and you play professional ball and you got to be in Russia. You're leaving at the end of the summer. So there's no way y'all can be together. But she hasn't figured out that y'all met each other this summer. Like, I don't know what the scenario is. I don't know, because I feel like, yeah, it would never happen. I don't know. I don't even go put a...
Yeah, you trying to put it a specific way to put me, you can't.
And that's why, and that's why I said I won't, because I know that's what you want to shoot down. I'm not gonna make it specific. What I'm saying is,
That's the point.
no. What I'm saying is, if I was about to say a woman, if a person hasn't answered for themselves whether or not they enjoy spending time alone, they can't be somebody's partner, because their
That's
partner,
not true, bro.
their partner may need to go away. Their partner may need to go away. DJ talked about he got a girl pregnant and told her, like, hey, check this out. I'm going back to Spain. I'm going back to play basketball. If that, like, and then he was
So
like,
they're not comfortable.
let me finish. And then he's like, yo, I'm going back.
Because of what may
I'm going back. I'm not finna stay here. And then he said, I don't know the whole timeline of everything, but he said February came around, Valentine's Day came around. He's like, listen, I already got you pregnant. We're already doing what we're doing. I'm gonna try to make you my girl. If he haven't figured out the time to see if she really loves herself, if she really enjoys spending time alone, when he goes back to Spain, who knows what she's going to be thinking or how she's going to behave or what she's going to do, because she doesn't enjoy spending time by herself.
That's bad or good?
That's bad.
Who knows is bad?
Because she doesn't enjoy spending time alone.
You said who knows, though. Who knows how she going to react? What if she just takes it on the chin? She hold it down.
Sure. But logic would tell you that...
Mike will tell you. This nigga said logic.
No, nigga. Logic would tell you no. And you always do this. And you always do this and try to laugh about some shit. If someone does not enjoy spending time alone, and they start dating someone, and that's where they get their happiness, with spending time with this person. And now this person is across the
specific, bro.
and you always do that. And it's a realistic scenario. There's professional basketball players in the world. There's professional athletes in the world.
It's not. You're saying realistic.
There's people that travel the world for their job.
Yeah.
I know a bunch of them. I know a bunch of professional people. Yes, they have significant others. That's why I said San Francisco, because I know a nigga that's in San Francisco right now without his girl.
No, but that travels with him. No, there's a lot that travels with him.
But what if they can't? Is what I'm saying. What if they can't?
Travel with him.
But what if they can't, and she doesn't enjoy spending time alone?
I think that because they don't want to. Like, what you mean? Because they can't.
You always put in the scenario that you want. What if Dion?
You want to
stick to the money? I was about to curse. He almost got me there.
I
got a P2. Stick, like, bro. This he trying to this nigga. I didn't. I stopped. I didn't. You a funny ass nigga. You a funny ass nigga, bro. You a funny ass nigga, bro. You a funny.
Nigga about to cuss like a motherfucker.
You a funny nigga, bro. You a funny nigga, bro.
Like, nah, I don't. That's not. Nah, I can't say I agree to that.
Nah, bro. If you don't enjoy spending time by yourself, you're not gonna be the best partner. You're not.
That's crazy.
You're
that's
not.
Crazy.
Hey, bro,
that's
so
a crazy.
She can't go out with her friends. She can't spend time with her friends and like substitute your time that y'all spend together. Like, I see that's why you're saying. Like,
she can't have a garden and like, you know, have plants and shit that she like doing her shit on.
That she's missing out. That's 5 weeks that she's missing out. She can't substitute it with something. Like, yeah, I get you can't spend the time.
My argument is that if she enjoys spending time alone, she already has that garden.
But
if she enjoys spending time,
that's what I'm saying. She can't find it. She can't like figure out that she can't grow into like finding.
She can. To answer the question, she can. I would argue that I was about to say that woman. That person should find those things before getting into a relationship.
Look,
No.
Mike, hypothetically.
That's not why, because you don't always need that in a relationship.
Mike,
that's what I'm saying.
Mike.
Why do you need to have that?
Just
in case you may need it in a relationship, bro. That's bad. Your mind to be on that.
You would need
just in case you need it in a relationship. Like, no, bro.
You would need it.
Never.
So if you don't enjoy your own company, if you have a garden,
that's like saying you should be prepared for a divorce before you get married.
No, it's not.
That's what you're saying.
No, it's not.
How?
No, it's not, bro. If I live alone, and I got a backyard, and I like to plant my radishes and my whatever I plant, my tomato, whatever I do. And I'm not even thinking about being in a relationship. I got my garden in my backyard. I like to, my free time, I go to the library, I go play basketball. I got a bunch of stuff that I do on my free time. That's for me to make me happy. I love myself. I found out how to love myself, had the proper way to love myself, and I'm actively doing those things. So yes, now hold on. Now after I do those things, I can go be in a relationship. But if I haven't, if I don't have that already, let me finish. If I'm in the crib and I don't have those things and I'm unhappy, hold on, careful. If I'm in the crib and I'm unhappy and I don't have those things and I can't find no happiness, and now I go outside, I happen to go outside one night, I go to Soul Sunday, I go to Phantom, I go outside somewhere. Keep in mind though, I don't have the garden, I don't have these other things that make me happy. I still have some unhappy. I don't enjoy my free time. I don't enjoy my time alone. And now I go outside and I meet a girl that I enjoy her company. And so I don't have to worry about enjoying my time alone. I can spend my time with her because spending my time with her makes me happy.
Yep.
And so now I'm with her.
That's good enough.
I'm with her now. And now she has to go to San Francisco for 5 weeks. What I'm going to do to keep me happy?
You're going to find a way to be with her still?
What if I can't?
There's always a way.
No,
that's what
I gotta go to that.
There's a will, there's a way, my boy. Like, what are you talking about? There's always a way.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's where you, like, as a person, you know, you can't. You feel me?
What if my company is paying for my travel and my hotel, and I don't have the money to get my girl out here?
You mean like physically being with her?
Yes.
Bro, that's weirdo shit. What are you talking about? You talking about some like syndrome?
This is always our disconnect.
Separation anxiety shit. Like, nigga, that's a disablement. Nigga, that's not like I'm talking about.
My consistent statement has been you haven't learned how to enjoy your time alone.
That goes beyond like the physical shit for me though. That's not just like you being physically by yourself. Like, and you feel like that'll help you in a relationship? That's crazy. So you could meet somebody on Monday and be in a relationship with them on Tuesday?
If she checked all the boxes on Tuesday, by Tuesday,
that's
yeah.
Crazy.
You believe in love at first sight?
I wouldn't say I believe in love at first sight. No.
That's basically what you just said. Is that not?
No, that's not what I said. No, believing in love at first sight. I mean, I saw the bitch one time and was in love with her. No.
Can we say woman?
Okay, woman.
That's why he be having problems with his relationships because he be out of pocket with he don't know how to speak.
Like love at first sight is me. Like I seen the woman one time.
Okay. Good.
Now I'm in love with her. That's love at first sight. No, me hanging out with a girl one time.
So you can hang out. So you can hang out with her one time, but
I can hang out with her one time. We spent all day. Say we spent 14. No. Let me see. We spent 16 hours together.
How is that not love at first sight?
That's not love at first sight, nigga. Love at first sight is you seen her in the mall. It's like, damn, I'm in love.
I'm loving your input, fam, but you ain't got a mic, so we can't really hear everything. So we got to catch this convo over here. I'm sorry, fam, but you just ain't got a microphone. I'm bad, fam.
That's love at first sight. Like you seen her one time in the mall, was in love. No, if I spent 16 hours with her in a 24-hour day, I spent 2/3 of my day with her. And she checked off every box that I had, bro.
Put in a fraction like he said something. He did not just say.
But you still just met her the first day. That's still your first time meeting, shorty.
That's still not love at first sight. We spent time together. Love at first sight is I just seen her and now I'm in love with her.
That's how you specify that.
I'm rocking with him. That's
okay. Love at first sight, nigga. That's
so what would you say,
I seen her one time.
What's up?
You were saying one day.
So you can fall
what's the question? What's the question?
Like how long? At what point do you like? How long does it take you to know you want to be with somebody?
For me, it'll take some months. It'll take probably at minimum, at the shortest amount of time, 3 or 4 months.
I mean, I don't put a time frame on it.
3 or 4 months to be in a relationship with somebody?
Probably longer. But
That's crazy as fuck.
Hey, Mike put her on the 90-day rule.
That's long? That's too long?
Hell yeah, that's long as hell. What? For you to know if you want to be with her or not? Like in a relationship with her?
Yeah, because I could feel like I really like you. I feel like we can have a lot of fun together. It'd be dope to.
Okay, my bad. How often are y'all like seeing each other in this 3 to 4 months? Let's put a number on that.
It depends. So when I say 3 or 4 months, because I need to see you in so many scenarios.
What is it? That's what I'm saying. What are they? How often out of a week do you need to see her for it to take 3 to 4 months for you to like be in a relationship with her?
I just said that because I felt like that was fast. I don't really have. I'm answering your question honestly, bro. I said that because I feel like 3 to 4 months is fast. For me, there's not really a time. I just need to see you in a bunch of different settings and a bunch of different scenarios. Like I need to see you when you angry. I need to see you when you worked up after a long day of work. I need to see you after I need to see your emotions and your temperament in a few different spaces. Like I need to see how you would speak to me and relate to me when I pissed you off, when I forgot about something. You know what I mean? Like I need to see you in so many different, because I wouldn't want to make.
Why do you need to see that before you?
Yes, because I was about to answer that, and that's why I always say if you just let me finish, you'll get to it. That's why it's like I would need to see, like, after I piss you off, I need to see, because I would hate to make you my girl. Like I'm rocking with her, I'm ready to fall in love. I'm making my girl, and then I piss her off, and she fly off the handle to something that I think is way too extreme of a reaction. And it's like, nah, I don't want a girl that's finna react like that to be my girlfriend.
But like,
what?
I ain't gonna lie, I think that's backwards.
How is that? Hold on, bro. Hold on. How is that backwards?
Because like that'd be a reason why you love somebody, not a reason why you fall out of love with somebody. Like,
because she overreacts to something I did.
You see how she treats you, like when. You know what I'm saying? Because you find out how she moved behind you.
But what if she overreacts to something?
Bro, you can't prepare for shit you don't. That's what I'm saying. You prepare for shit you don't know. A low-key manifested, not lying to you. That's game 2 that I can give you. Like everybody. You trying to prepare, you trying to prevent some shit from happening, it's gonna fuck around and happen. You thinking it because like you saying it like on some like, oh, I'm like I need to see how she gonna act when she get mad at me. Nigga, you find that out when you with her and you make her mad. Because she ain't going to react the same way if y'all not together versus if y'all are together. Like, I wouldn't expect her to act. Why would I want a shorty to act towards me as if we together? She mad at me? Why would I want her to act as if we're together when we're not together?
You can get a glimpse, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Why even try to put a measure? Why even try to put a ruler to that? Pause. Why even try to like put a measurement on that? When you get together, you could just communicate that to her, like how you want to be treated, like how you want to be. You could communicate shit like that to her, like how when I'm mad or when you mad, like shit like, or when she does it, you just nip it in the butt, like, nah, that's not cool. We ain't doing that. But no, you just said she gonna react a certain way when you mad, and you can be like, oh, I don't want to be with her. After you just, that's what I'm saying. So it takes a lot. It'll take a lot for me to want to be with a shorty type shit. So like,
same.
No, for me to, that's what I'm not even want to be with a shorty. For me to stay with a shorty, like for me to commit to you. I gotta know that it's a commitment to you type shit. It's not like just I like you so I want to be with you. No, it's like a commitment.
How long do it take you to make a girl your girl?
Not no damn 3 months.
How long?
Probably like half of, I wouldn't even say half of that. I don't even know. I know it wouldn't take 3 months. By 3 months, I'm gonna know for a fact like if we rock it or we not rocking.
So you'll meet a girl in January.
By March,
and you hang. Hold on. So you'll meet a girl in January, and y'all hanging out, and by March, April, she'll be your girlfriend.
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, that's normal for most niggas.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Now I'm not saying like
there's no
timetable on it, right?
You can't really.
I feel like that's how you end up breaking up in like 6-7 months.
Gang, how you play it is how you end up breaking up in 6-7 months. What the hell is you talking about? You just said you gonna sit. You just said
no. For me, we rocking out, we hanging out, and if something goes crazy, you see something you don't like from me, or I see something I don't like from you, then we not dating. That's right. That's not a breakup.
Let me not say breakup.
That's not a breakup.
That's how you fuck around and not get in a relationship. Fuck around and take the approach that you take. Everything's a red flag. Everything can be a red flag.
That's how you mess around and not be in a relationship. Because I need to see. I need to see.
Saying, like, bro,
I need to see.
Really, half the shit you're not gonna know until you actually fucking with the shorty. Like, how you gonna know? How you expect her to? You want her to treat you like a boyfriend before you are her boyfriend. That don't make sense, man. That's not like that. That don't add up. You don't even do that. You don't treat girls like they're your girlfriend before you make them your girlfriend. I definitely don't treat them like they're my girlfriend. So why the hell would you want that out of a shorty? That's ass backward. That don't make sense. That don't. You can't know. You treat motherfuckers how you.
Okay, fair. And I'm not mad at anything you just said. Have you ever? This is for the room. Have y'all ever decided to date a girl exclusively before making her your girlfriend?
Yes.
What?
That kind of happens. That's kind of the process.
So just take a pause for me. Take a pause for me. Since you have.
That's kind of the process, bro.
So so that's what I'm saying. So I'll have that conversation with a shorty like, hey, listen. We've been doing what we're doing for a long time. I like you this much. You like me this much. You're not dating nobody else. I'm not dating nobody else. I feel like in that time is when you get to learn the things that you need to learn before you make her your official girlfriend.
Yeah.
Is that not a bad way to?
Mike is reaching.
Is that not a bad way to go about things? I don't care what they saying. I know my method is nigga.
That's the wrong way to go, bro. You should.
No, it ain't.
You should not.
No, it ain't. No. And just like you said to me, I was like, I've been. Oh, wait. I was just like you said to me. I was married for 13 years. He's like, nigga, you ain't in a relationship now. So how did that work out for you?
Bro,
so everything you saying, you went about it that way, and none of it.
About what way? What you talking about?
What you're saying. You whatever process you went through, you made the girl your girlfriend. Whatever process you went through, and you not with none of them girls no more. So is that really a successful process to go through?
That's a learning process.
I'm not giving advice though. My advice wasn't.
Am I giving advice?
Yes, your advice was to. You said to know.
I think we're all just sharing what we do. I'm not giving advice. I think we're all just sharing how we.
No, you said.
No. No. We're all sharing how we go about the dating process. I'm not giving advice.
No, before we were, but I'm talking about now. Yeah, now we're giving our perspective on shit.
I don't know. I just don't think.
I don't know. I don't think you saying that you're gonna fuck around and you need to see how she gonna act when she mad at you. You need to see how she, bro. That's all shit you find out when you with somebody or something. You talk to them about why you're dating them. Like, yo, when you like fucking with me, this ain't happening. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. This ain't happening. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, and then they decide whether they want to fuck with you or not. Like, I think for you to sit back and be on some like, I'm just gonna sit back and just peep how it is. Like, and let me just, bro. That's awesome. That's not like. You're not all the way in it at 1, and 2, you're not taking this shit serious. Like, it's not.
Yeah, I'm not all the way in it until I'm all the way in it.
That's what I'm saying. But how you can't? That's what I'm saying. You can't. That's what I'm saying.
Pause.
You can't just flip the switch like that, bro. Like, it don't.
I disagree. I totally disagree.
Because we're all creatures of habits, bro. So what you do is what you bring. How you are, my nigga, is how you are. You can't just flip the switch and be like, oh well, I'm just locked in and I'm just on some. No, you still gonna be skeptical about certain shit because you a skeptical nigga in general. Like, if you're gonna be like that, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna be skeptical about shit, bro. Like, that's just the facts.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think there's a time. I don't think there's a timetable or that you put a time period on anything. But like for me, like I'm not gonna make a shorty my shorty after the first time meeting her
anymore.
But I'm also not gonna wait 90 days. Like, I'm gonna know when I know.
I'm based off the vibe. Look, this is how I know.
It's the vibe.
Like, if I love you, I wanna. Once I know I love you, I wanna. Bro, I'm only gonna be in a relationship with motherfuckers that I love. I ain't gonna be in a relationship.
Did he not call me crazy for that a couple weeks ago?
No.
I said I need to damn near be in love with you before I make you my girl, and he told me I was crazy for that.
No, but what you said it takes is why I said you're crazy for it.
Are you not saying the same thing right now?
No, we're not saying the same.
What are you saying right now? What are you saying? No. What are you saying right now?
I need to love you.
It's
I
crazy.
need to love you too.
And I said I need to damn near be in love with you before I make you my girl. So what's the difference? What's the difference?
What's love to you? What's love to mean to you?
Hey,
Your meaning of love, my meaning of love is two different things, bro.
Love is a doing thing, not
That's fair. That's fair.
That's what it is. Your meaning of love, my meaning of love is.
But we're both saying that I need to be in love before I make you my girl. That's what we're both saying.
That makes it the same thing.
That's what. Yes.
No.
Yes.
The meaning of love is different than meaning you. Did I not just say that? How you view love and how I view love is different. How the fuck are we saying the same thing? We're saying the same words. We're not saying the same thing.
Did he not make it sound like I was talking out the side of my neck when I said that a few weeks ago?
Gang, what does it take for you to love somebody? To see how they...
We didn't put no parameters on it. And I said, I need to damn near be in love before I make you my girl. You was like, damn, nigga, what? And now here you are a few weeks later saying the exact same thing.
Loving somebody and being in love with them is two different things. They're not the same thing. You can love somebody and being in love with somebody, that's two different things, bro.
Like, I'm a love her.
So what are you saying right now? You need to be in love with her or you need to love her?
I love you. For me to be in love with you, we need to be in a relationship. I can't be in love with somebody I'm not. That's why I said last week, it don't make no sense for you to be. Why would you not be with somebody you're not? If you're in love with somebody, it makes sense for y'all to be there. I'm only in love with motherfuckers that I'm in a relationship with.
Nigga.
I can get into a relationship with somebody that I love. then I fall in love with that person that I love. That don't make sense?
Nah, that makes sense.
It does. And I said a few weeks ago, I need to damn near be in love with you before I make you my girl. And you made me sound like I was talking out the side of my neck. But that's what you're saying right
It's hard
now.
when you say that.
But that's what you're saying right now.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying right now? What are you saying right now? Maybe I
Be
misunderstand.
my girlfriend, I need to love you. Right? Once you're my girlfriend, right? Then the process of me falling in love with you starts. Then then it happens. It don't happen before.
So I said a few weeks ago, for you
I need to be in love with you for you to be my girlfriend.
And what are you saying right now?
I'm saying once you're my girlfriend is when then that's when the fall in love with you process happens.
So you don't fall in love before she's your girl?
No.
That's not what you just said like 30 seconds ago, my nigga.
I didn't say that. I didn't just say that you need. I love you before I said love and being in love is two different things. I did not just say that. Do y'all feel like niggas is more like these days starting to gossip more like girls?
Yes. I think niggas act more like bitches than bitches.
Yeah,
I think just in general, niggas got emotions like women, and just in general.
Like more? You feel like it's more like prevalent today than it
Than it was
before?
10, 20 years ago? Yes.
Yeah.
For shit show. Yes.
I be feeling like that too, for real. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Niggas act like females.
I just see more niggas. I feel like when I see like shit that go viral, bro, and I be looking in the comments, it be more niggas in the comments than it do females. Bro. I be like, that should be blowing me, bro. I be like, why is there more niggas in the comments than it is females? Like,
I think as far as the comments go, it just depends on like what the topic of conversation is. Because like they could if they talking about Shador Sanders, there's gonna be a bunch of niggas in there. If they talking about what's one of these girls that like Cardi B, or like I was trying to make it like what's old girl that's dating Jaylen Green.
Drea?
Pretty likes Drea. If it's like something Drea do, it's gonna be predominantly women. It's gonna be some niggas in there because niggas know who Jaylen Green is. It's gonna be some men in there because they know who Jaylen Green is and he's a basketball player and all this and that. But if it's a Drea topic, it's gonna be predominantly women in there. And if it's a
but even in general in life, niggas gossip more than females gossip these days, bro.
well, I wouldn't
say more than females. I feel like niggas gossip. I feel like niggas gossip more like low key than like females.
More like females than females act like females, bro.
Well, we talking about the gossip right now, though.
We talking about niggas acting like bitches. Is what we talking about.
Oh yeah, like they ways, actions.
What are we talking about? The gossiping or just in general?
In general, men act more like women than women act like men.
All that falls into it.
Like all that shit plays a role. Men act like more women than women act like women these days, bro.
Yeah, that is true. I would say that. Yeah, I would say that. And if you account the women that act like women that are women, and then the men who try to act like women, that is more, I think, heavier than like niggas who like don't.
It's not just who. It's not
like
who we're hanging out with. It's men in general.
Like, yeah, in the opposite way, for sure, bro. Cause, bro, a lot of niggas is acting like females.
Okay, when you say men are acting like women, in what ways?
In
like literally trying to be.
Give me some specific ways. Give me some specific ways.
Like
music.
Because I do agree that men are like talking more and like speaking more about other men than that has ever happened in the past. So as far as like as gossiping, I'll agree with you.
That's the main thing.
So what does Stephen A. Smith do on that?
Like, but that's his job. It's different for him to be an ESPN sports analyst for him to talk about. Like, that's different, bro. What we're talking about is everyday life. More men act like women than men. Like, you feel me? Like,
some of y'all way worse than females.
Like, it's just crazy. You feel me? Like, say me and, for example, me and Flicks got it the same shorty, right? We didn't know that we were getting the same shorty. It just happened, right? Right? I'm talking about Flicks more than Flicks is talking about me. I'm acting more like a female than Flicks is because I'm talking about Flicks trying to get this woman. So I'm acting like a woman trying to get a woman.
A bunch of niggas out here doing that.
There's definitely a bunch of niggas out here doing that. There's a bunch of niggas out here pillow talking for no reason.
We gotta catch this bout right here because he ain't got a mic on. We gotta catch this bout right here. But yeah, I don't.
There's definitely a lot of pillow talking ass niggas out.
Oh, for sure. I don't. Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Bitches is keeping them.
But I guess I just wanted to like just hear the way. But it sounds like the more like specific way that we're speaking about here is just the gossip.
It's just men talking like bitches, bro. At the end of the day, that's just what it is. Like we can't be super specific because men act more like women than than men these days, bro. Like, there's a lot of things that men just should not do. that we are doing. I'm not gonna say we.
Honestly and truly, I really honestly and truly, I really wouldn't know. Honestly,
I think it's a play.
I wouldn't know.
Bro. Because pussy always gonna be on high demand. So like a nigga gonna do whatever it take to get the, you know what I mean? So if it even means like he gotta like
talk to these cameras though.
They don't know who, they can't see who I'm looking at.
Yes, nigga, everybody can see that you're leaning in talking to your phone. It's very clear on camera.
The chat is gonna stupid. I ain't gonna lie. The chat. Alright, bet. Alright. But I feel like I forget what I was saying, bro. See, y'all lost my train of thought, bro. I had a good ass point too. My point was good.
So what about bitches fighting other?
Is
that not nigga activity?
It is, bro.
It's that nigga activity.
If you fist fight as a female, no cap, like that's nigga activities.
These cameras.
That's nigga activities, but I low-key like it.
Nah. I don't want no woman that's spending time with me. Don't swing on nobody. Unless they swing on you first.
You. No cap.
Unless they swing on you first. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want nobody that's out with me swinging on nobody unless they swing on you first.
So you like reacting? You don't like people without action?
I like we don't even find ourselves in those situations.
What if somebody just fire off on your shorty?
Why would somebody fire off on her?
For whatever reason, shit, I don't know. She could be off the rocker that day.
I don't deal with.
Look at her crazy.
I don't deal with them type of women. I've never been in that situation.
I said she could be off the rocker and then your shorty look at her wrong and she tee off on her. I'm talking about the shorty. I'm talking about the woman that hit your shorty, not your shorty. The one that hit her could be off the rocker.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my shorty and pull her out of that situation. We going home.
Oh hell nah! You gonna get her? She gonna get her ass whooped. You gonna be grabbing her while the shorty's teeing off on her?
I'm sure while she getting punched on, she gonna be swinging back. But you asked me what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
If I see somebody swing on my shorty, I'm grabbing my girl and we're leaving, bro.
It's a female.
I'm not getting shorty out with my shorty.
I'm not hitting no woman. I'm
gonna let them do their thing.
No.
I'm gonna sit there and be like, shit. You better knock this shit. Piss the fuck out.
No.
What if she lose?
You better, hey, babe, you better.
Really, what if she lose?
If she loses, boo, you still my shorty. Fuck you talking about? I don't need you to know how to fight, motherfucker. I just need to know you're not scary. Fuck you talking about? Like what? Oh, bro,
I don't want my girl fighting outside.
Can't be scary, nigga.
I don't want my girl fighting.
And if somebody tee off on her,
like I get you.
You know how just you ever seen the videos of the shorty like where the niggas would be fighting and like the girl would be trying to pour her boyfriend off and in her doing that she getting this nigga beat up because she holding him and shit. Like nigga, these niggas is swinging on me and you try to grab me and shit talking about babe, let's go, we out of here. These niggas is swinging up. You gonna get your shorty beat up. The shorty is teeing off on her. You gonna grab your shorty like, come on, let's go. You pulling her. If anything, grab the other shorty and get her off your. But like you. Why would you grab? That's what I try to tell my shorty. Like, if you see me fighting and shit, like, don't grab me, nigga. Why would you grab me? You helping this nigga? Like, don't grab me, gang. Like, don't move around or grab this nigga. Like, don't grab me, nigga. I'm doing my thing. Like, I'm getting busy. Like, you grabbing me, fucking me up. Like,
so you walk,
bro, that's defense, bitch.
You walk around there. You come around there and you grab the other girl that's putting hands on your girl.
Yeah.
And now this nigga and his friends come around and start putting hands and feet on you. I'm grabbing.
That's just what it's gonna be, nigga.
I'm grabbing my girl and we getting out of there.
This nigga.
Call it what you want.
Like she hit your girl, so she got every right to get touched.
My girl gonna
by you.
We're gonna get fired
by a man.
Somebody your shorty.
I'm de-escalating the situation.
She got every right to get touched. She got to get punched by a man.
Who said punch? I said grab her and get her off of your shorty, bro.
I didn't say punch.
The same way you gonna grab your shorty and just remove her.
Yeah.
Nigga, you grab her and remove her. What are you talking about?
De-escalate the situation, gang.
Yeah. Nigga ain't got.
So what? Like what is grab? What is grab? I hate to be like because you ain't got a mic. But what does grabbing her look like? You grab her by her torso and you pulling her off and she still got your shorty by the hair and she's still doing all this. No, I'm finna. If they tussling, whatever they doing, I'm stepping between them. And I'm grabbing my girl, like in between. So the girl that's punching my girl is behind me. And I'm grabbing my girl, a bear hug, and I'm lifting her up. And we leaving at it. I would hope so.
What if she still got your girl, like you just said, she still got your girl hair socking her? You could be in between her while she doing that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I'm supposed to hit the girl?
No.
Who the fuck said hit her? I said grab the girl that's swinging on her.
So I grab my girl or I grab her?
I grab the other girl. I'm not grabbing my girl, bro. She
still got a handful of hair.
I'm not putting my
bro,
I grab my girl's torso. I'm not grabbing her arms. I'm grabbing my girl's torso.
Why her hair's being pulled? How's she gonna be able to defend herself? She getting swung on. You gonna be pulling her nigga? This nigga like it. No, bro, she gonna be getting beat up. That's what I'm saying. And not saying you like, cause girls be doing this when they nigga.
Maybe it's foreign to me. I don't date women that be in them situations, bro.
You don't grab.
I don't.
It's not. It's about being in that situation. Period. That's why I said it's not. It's not common that a nigga. It happens with a nigga and two girls fighting. It's very common that it happens when two niggas are fighting and it's the girlfriend. The girlfriend will run up and try to grab the boyfriend. Don't fucking grab the boyfriend at the nigga's dead ass in the middle of a fight. Like, don't do that. Like, the nigga has to fight. He needs that. Like, he needed shit to get busy.
I'm not grabbing him. I'm grabbing my girl.
Grab the other nigga. Like,
I'm grabbing my girl.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to hold,
don't grab me, bitch. I can't swing if you're grabbing me.
Like, I'm gonna be able to get my shit off if you grabbing me. She can't get none of her punches off you grabbing her. How's she gonna be able to get her shit off?
Let me ask you this. Your girl is fighting in the club, or wherever it is. I don't want to say the club. Your girl is fighting. And by the time you make it to that, you see a nigga grabbing your girl.
I'm beating that nigga ass.
Yeah.
As simple as that.
I'm grabbing my girl.
No, I'm beating that nigga ass because why you grabbing my girl?
Wait, you're saying in that same situation you're grabbing your girl?
Oh, so what I'm saying is you grab you grab the other girl that's not yours.
Yeah, right.
That's just creating a whole nother scenario because this nigga's finna come jump on you.
I don't know if she's a nigga or not. I don't care if she's
exactly.
Hold
on. Exactly. So now you grab her. You grab the girl that's not yours. Now her nigga run up and start putting hands and feet on you. His niggas run up and put hands and feet on you. Why not just grab your girl?
Because he's already. Listen, you said no. Wait.
If I grab my girl, if I go to grab my girl, I'm assuming that she's not going to be able to fight. If I'm grabbing her, how is she going to be able to defend herself? She's going to get hit.
Aren't you grabbing her to get her out of this situation?
You're not going to be able to just pull and separate them like that. Grabbing your girl. Why do you feel like grabbing your girl is just going to break the fight up? The girl shorty could still be holding on to your girl hair and socking her while you're holding on to her torso.
I've been in this situation before.
What you said was what you said.
You can say, "Oh my God, I've been in this situation before."
Wait, no, wait.
Have you been in this? Have you been in this?
First of all, what you said was...
Hold on. Have you been in this situation before?
I don't know. I have never.
Okay, I have. And I grabbed the girl that was with me, and everything worked out fine.
She got punched on.
But what you said was a nigga.
She didn't. She didn't.
Wait.
She didn't.
Hold on. Wait. Pause. Wait,
she didn't.
Rewind.
She won the fight. She won the fight. The girl that I was with. The girl that I was with. Because it's time to go. We not finna get arrested.
Oh, stop! I'm not.
And that's what he do. This what he do when he don't agree. You say I'm lying. The girl that I was with. Hold on. The girl that I was with she was fighting with a girl. I seen what was going on. I came and grabbed the girl that I was with. Came and grabbed her by around her torso. Like, we getting out of here. She still got her by the hair. She still throwing punches. All of that. She still doing what she doing. I grabbed her by the nigga. Who else? Who else?
When I was grabbing
that's what I'm saying. This nigga don't listen. I grabbed my girl. I grabbed my girl. I grabbed my girl by the torso right here. And while I'm trying to separate her, she got a fish full of hair. She's still throwing punches.
That's not what the fuck I'm talking about. This nigga, bro.
It don't matter. I want to just the fact that this question was...
Can I ever finish what I'm saying? No, yes I can, nigga. Yes I can. No, yes I can. Yes I can finish, nigga. No. Yes I can finish, nigga. Yes I can.
Having her hair being pulled.
Nigga,
not pulling
either way. It's just a difference of opinion. It's just a difference of opinion. I'm not putting my hands on another nigga's girl. I'm not putting my hands on another nigga's girl.
Nigga or not.
Okay, that's you. Okay, that's you. I'm grabbing my girl. I'm grabbing my girl and we're leaving. For me, when a fight happens with my girl, what my brain goes to, it's time to get out of here. So why am I grabbing you? I'm grabbing my girl and we're leaving.
I know.
Why am I grabbing you? I'm not leaving with you. I'm grabbing my girl and we're getting the fuck out of here. This nigga got me cussing. I'm grabbing my girl and we're getting out of here. Like what I need to touch her for? I'm grabbing my girl. I'm not punching her.
She on your girl.
My girl's gonna be winning. My girl's gonna be winning. My girl's gonna be winning.
Wait, hold on.
Girl gonna win fight.
Because every time I've been in this scenario, my girl was winning.
You gotta win a fight.
Because every time I've been in this scenario, my girl was winning.
You gotta be.
Because every time I've been in this scenario, you mess with girls that can't fight. You mess with girls that can't fight. You mess with girls that can't fight. My girl was winning the fight. My girl was winning the fight. My girl was winning the fight. Every time I've been in this scenario, my girl was putting hands on this girl, and I came and grabbed my girl, and we left. My girl left with no scratches on her face, no black eyes. My girl didn't leave. My girl didn't lose the fight.
Wait.
Maybe he messed with girls that can't fight. My girl wasn't losing the fight, my nigga. My girl, because it's time to go.
Right.
Because it's time to go. Security, yes. Security, police, all of it. You want? I'm not trying to get arrested.
Hey, you won't.
I'm not trying.
Every time you fight, you don't go to jail, gang.
But it could happen. But it could happen. I'm grabbing my girl. We come from a different place. 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 I'm getting out of there. I'm getting out of there.
Wait,
I'm getting out of there. I'm getting out of there.
Wait, I want to address the original fact that Flick said that a nigga was grabbing my shorty trying to break up the fight. If you grabbing my shorty,
I said that?
Yes, you said that.
That's
yes,
what I'm saying. He don't even know
you said yes. You said this.
I said a nigga was grabbing my girl.
If a nigga was grabbing your shorty,
you would grab your shorty.
Yes, that's what you said.
What?
I'm beating that nigga ass because why you grabbing my shorty instead of your shorty? Grabbing your shorty.
If I said that,
and then
I
grab my
misspoke.
shorty.
I do not remember saying.
You said that. You said that.
Okay.
If a nigga is grabbing my shorty,
well then I'll own up to my me misspoken. Then fuck it.
If a nigga is grabbing my shorty,
I'll own up to me
that's
misspeaking.
exactly what you said.
I'll own up to me misspeaking.
Wait.
I'm not. Listen, I'm never finna see a man grabbing my girl and I'm grabbing my girl. If a man puts his hands on my woman, I'm putting hands on him. I might have heard y'all wrong and I might have misspoke. I might have heard y'all wrong and I might have misspoke.
Crazy.
I might have heard y'all wrong and I might have misspoke. What I was saying is my girl is fighting a girl. Okay. I'm never finna see a man. What?
That's why
I'm never finna see a man touching my girl and I'm grabbing. He might die in there that night. What?
Nigga, we got a whole lot of shit going wrong right now.
I was speaking to my girl is fighting a girl. I would never see a man. What?
If my girl is fighting a girl, I'm gonna grab my girl.
Listen, check this out. Check this out.
If a nigga grab my shorty, I'm gonna beat his ass. Like, what the fuck we talking about?
Let me prove to you how much I think I misspoke. I've been in scenarios where it was my boy's girl. I was playing an adult league basketball game in San Marcos. My friend's girl was there watching us play, and she got in a fight. I didn't have a girlfriend. I might have, but she wasn't there.
I might have. Crazy.
I might have had a girl. But I'm saying my girl wasn't there. But I'm saying me having a girl is not relevant. Whoever I was dating or whoever I was with wasn't relevant. My boy that I was playing with in the basketball game with, his girl got into a fight with another dude's girl from the other team in the stands. In the stands, bro.
You're lying.
And while they're fighting, the other girl's boyfriend grabbed my homie's girlfriend. I'm on the court. I don't know if you heard it because you was on your phone.
No, I heard you.
Okay.
I can listen. I can multitask pretty well.
No doubt. That's for the listeners. So by the time I saw it, I'm on the court playing a basketball game. When I see it, the dude saw it before. The girl that my boy's girl was fighting a girlfriend from the other team. By the time I saw it, they had already been arguing because you know how girls get. They arguing about the game, da-da-da-da. By the time I see the actual physical altercation, they trying to touch each other, the boyfriend from the other team had already made it over there. This is not my girlfriend. This is my boy's girl. I made it over there before my boy did and grabbed dude by the shirt like this and said, bro, what the hell are you doing? He's like, bro, she trying to hit my girl. I said, nigga, well, grab your girl. You don't know her. You don't know who she with. We'll kill you in here, bro. Don't touch her. This wasn't my girlfriend. This is my boy's girlfriend. I'm telling you, that's how I give it up. That's how I give it up. So it wasn't even my girlfriend. I went and grabbed this nigga. And I'm small. This nigga bigger than me. Everybody bigger than me. Everybody bigger than me. I ran over there and grabbed him, bro, by the shirt like this. It said, "What nigga? What are you doing?" He said, "Is she trying to hurt my girlfriend?" I said, "What nigga will grab your girlfriend? You don't know who she in here with, nigga. We'll kill you in here. Don't ever touch her, nigga. Grab your girlfriend." That's how I give it up. That's how I give it up. So to be clear, if I see a man grabbing it don't even have to be my girlfriend. If I see a man putting hands on any woman that I'm with, it's up. The scenario that I was explaining was two women are fighting. Two women are fighting. My girl is fighting another girl. I'm coming to grab my girl. I'm not putting hands on no female, bro. Never, ever. The most I might do is try to grab her wrist and get her off my girl, but I'm grabbing my girl. I'm not ever putting hands on a woman.
This is what we did.
Ever.
I'm beating the bitch asses, beating my girlfriend.
Nah.
Me and my girlfriend both fighting the bitch. No, I'm just playing. I'm kidding.